Hey out there, gatherers. Thank you for coming and joining and hanging. I'm in South Carolina today. Summerville, South Carolina, which I think should be the next, the new capital of South Carolina. As far as I'm concerned, this is a spot to be in this state. And this is actually, it feels like kind of like the spring break edition of the Gathering series. You can't see, because you have to look at me, but I'm in front of a really nice pool that I'm sure everyone's going to be jumping in a couple of minutes.
He's putting our face in it.
It's a little bit steamy down here, so in a couple of minutes you may also see me sweating about as much as if I jumped in the pool. Thank you for coming and hanging on Tuesday. We've already been hanging for a little while back here. We'll start with an angry. Got this chain around my ankle. It's keeping me in company thieves. And I could be the proud minder, but I won't be till I leave. Carry this weight upon my shoulder, heavier now as the day is long, and it don't take a wise mind to know that I gotta move on. I've been locked inside your prison, playing like your slave, wasting time, my only crime is every outside game. I don't care what you promise to keep me hanging on, girl. I'm gone. This rope that tied me, let you tie me up, take control. You had my body for so long. Now it's time to free my soul. Inside your prison, praying like your slave, wasting time, my only crime is every outside game. I don't care what you promise to keep me hanging on, girl. In your head, I'll be a memory. In your bed, I'll be a memory. Yeah, I'm gone, gone, gone. I've been locked inside your prison, playing like your slave, wasting time. My only crime was every outside game. I don't care what you promise to keep me hanging on, yeah, girl. I'm gone. Well, I know that this is one of Andy's favorites, so I'm gonna play for him. And it's actually relevant. I was telling these folks in the backyard and gatherers online, and I'm wondering.
I hope you all are getting okay reception there.
I can't really tell, and I'm not gonna micromanage, so I hope you're doing all right. But I'm on my way down to a songwriter festival in on Captiva Island. This is my second one of these songwriter festivals I've ever played, and it's a bit of a weird scene. It's not like a festival where you see where you're there to see like rock stars on a big stage. They will take over this little island. They'll take over all the little clubs and bars, and all these songwriters. It's not the stars. It's the people that write songs for the country stars in Nashville for the most part. It's like it's like 150 writers from Nashville and like me and a couple other scragglers from around the country. At least that's what it felt like last time I got to be at one of these festivals. But it's a surreal experience. You be in this like little bar and you see this like schlumpy guy in his like t-shirt with like mustard stains on it, sitting on a bar stool, and he'll be singing a song and like nudge the guy next to you and be like, "That's a good song," and they'll be like, "Yeah, that's like, that went #1 for Kenny Chesney. That's the guy that wrote it right there on that stool." And it's like a really crazy week like that, A little bit intimidating for me to be a songwriter in that kind of atmosphere. Everybody's well, anyways, the last time I went to one of these songwriting festivals was in Key West, and they paired me up with a guy named Clint Daniels. Clint Daniels has written #1 songs for Tim McGraw and George Strait. And his latest one was a song called "Some of It" that Eric Church released a couple of years ago. I don't know if you know that song. It's a great song. He's a great songwriter. But he's from Panama City, Florida, and he is a cowboy hat wearing, cowboy boot wearing, shit kicking, redneck hillbilly country writer, and they put him with the long-haired man bun wearing, barefoot, hippie, Jew folk singer, Yankee. So, it was not a given that we were going to get along, but we became like besties that way. And I really loved, he is such a brilliant writer, and he dug the stuff that I was doing, and we kind of became peas in the pod. We'd hang up, when we weren't playing shows, we'd wander around the festival, listen to other country singers together, and, was in Key West. Have any of you ever been to Key West before? It's a crazy place, isn't it? It's the same crazy place. You can walk into any door randomly, and it'll likely be a rum bar of some kind. And these bartenders there will make these incredible, delicious, deceivingly alcoholic beverages. And you can just take them and walk out the door and walk down the street. You know what I'm talking about? You can't do that in Boston. You know. So Clint and I were hanging out, and he would have these tropical drinks to be walking around with, and I was more, which is what most everybody was doing then, like when in Rome kind of a thing. And I was just drinking my whiskey, my Irish whiskey, and I would, every once in a while, I would give him shit over the course of each day. I would say, "Hey man, don't you think it's time to switch to whiskey about that?" And he was like, "Shut up. We can go off to the next place and listen to some people." And it was the last night. It was the last night of the festival. It was one of the last sets of the last night. Late at night, we were packed in this place called the Smoking Tuna. I remember. It was packed. There was a guy named Win Varble singing a song. I'm trying to remember. Isn't that the best? That's even better than Mason Thornton for country writer's name. Isn't it? Win Varble. Who's going to be there actually this week. I'm excited to see him. He was singing this song, and I can't remember who made it famous, but he wrote it for somebody, and it was #1. It's I don't mind waiting on one. You know what I'm talking about? Anyone know what I'm talking about? Anyways, the first verses, you know, it's kind of like him courting this girl and she didn't want anything to do with him. He said, that's okay, because I don't mind waiting on one. And then he got the girl. And the second verse, he was describing, you know, he was describing going out some night and she was taking forever to get ready. And at the end of the verse, Brad Paisley. Thank you very much, Brad Paisley. And you knew what I was. You were. It was on the tip of your tongue, right? So yeah. So you know, and at the end of that verse, it's like, I don't know. And I don't remember. I never listened. I have yet to listen to the Brad version, the famous version of this, because I don't want it to taint my memory. It was so good. In the Smoking Tune is sung by this guy. He's like 70 years old. He's written 8 million songs. And the last verse was talking about, you know, God, if I go first, it's okay. You take your time and you keep on living. You know, and I heard that. And it was, and granted, we've been drinking for about 14 hours at this point, so I was not in the most grounded states. I was exhausted at the end of the festival. I'm listening to the song, and I was in the back of the Smoking Tune. It's 1 a.m. and I'm crying like a small child, listening to this song. And I look over the creek, who's next to me, he's got his cowboy hat on, he's got his dark sunglasses, he's leaning on the pool against the wall. And I elbow him in the ribs. And I'm like, do you have no soul? Have you just listened to what this guy said? And he looked over, right? And he pulled down his glasses. And he was just bawling. He was just bawling. And I lean into him. And I said, don't you think it's time to switch to whiskey about now? And he leaned back to me and he said, that's the first song I want to be now. And so okay. A couple weeks later, there was some window on our tour schedule. We flew down to Nashville and he and I wrote the song, which now happens to be our most streamed song on Spotify online right now. So okay, it was a cool story. And if a story like that works out this weekend, I'll be sipping this beer, feeling alright with my own buddies, lined up at the bar. Jukebox playing soft and low, about to pay my tag, hit the road and just my luck. Someone played that song. Now I'm switching whiskey for the memory gets me. Fed it to the top, let it burn me all the way down. I'm gonna drown my sorrow, sober up tomorrow. Tonight I fly, so I can't be found. And I don't care, she don't even miss me. I'm switching whiskey. Took my breath away, dancing like a carousel on fire. Through the barroom smoke, her blue eyes shining, holding up like she was mine. And the beer ain't strong enough to ease my mind. While I'm switching to whiskey, for a man gets me. Top, let it burn me all the way down. I'm gonna drown my sorrow, so these tears drop for drop. I need something strong to wash the pain away. I'm switching whiskey. I'm switching whiskey. I'm gonna drown my sorrow, sort up tomorrow. Tonight I fly so high I can't be found. Till I don't care, she don't even miss me. I'm switching to whiskey. All right, this is the experimental portion of the evening. I got this new toy. I haven't quite learned how to play it yet. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna play 2 songs on this. One's the first song that I wrote on this instrument. It's actually a mandolin. For those of you that know what a normal mandolin looks like, you may notice that it doesn't look like a normal mandolin. It's actually something called an octave mandolin. So if you think about like a violin, compare it to like a viola or a cello. This is like a viola or a cello to a mandolin. And I did that because I always thought the mandolin was such a cool, I love the sound of the mandolin. Love it, love it. But it's so high, and like, I wanted something that I could play on my own that had a little bit more body, and so it took me some years to find one of these and then work up the courage to actually spend money on it, and then figure out how to play it. And so I was in Michigan. The other day, and Lansing, and there's this great guitar shop, and I bought this octave mandolin. And so I'm gonna play the first song that I ever wrote on this instrument. And this will be the 3rd time playing it for real human beings. After I finish this song, I'm gonna play a song on this instrument for the first time for human beings. That's the plan. Let's go see how this one goes first. This one is called Revelate. Sun comes up shifting to drive. Another day I'm still alive. My heart is full, my mind is clear. Oh man, I'm fucking up this first verse. I'm gonna try it again. Right here. I want to be good for you guys, I'm sorry. The sun comes up shifting to drive. Another day I'm still alive. My heart is full, my mind is clear. With the things I'll do while I'm still here. Bring the fire, bring the water, revelate, yeah. that I'm trying to see. No matter how I try to plan, joy and sorrow hand in hand. Bring the fire, yeah, bring the water. River lanes, yeah. All of my love is, all of my love is, all of my love is coming down now. All of my love is, all of my love is, all I have, feel it, I can feel it calling. When I'm twisted up and small, when I'm standing twice as tall, when I'm holding on too tight, man, when I play it all just right, yeah. Bring that fire, bring the water, river lane, yeah. Well, the answer's written in the sky. This carnival will pass me by, and when I'm gone there will remain this tapestry of storm and flame. Yeah, bring the fire, bring the water, river lane, yeah. All of my love is, all of my love is, all of my love is coming down now. All of my love is, all of my love is, all I have, feel it, I can feel it calling. River lane, yeah. Thank you very much. Well, that didn't go badly enough. That didn't stop me from wanting to do the second song. How pretty do those trees look right back there, huh? Man, Ange, you get to look at that every day, don't you? Okay, sometimes I like to tell stories in my songs. Sometimes they're glimpses of stories, and sometimes they're more like a full-on traditional story. And this was a song that I've been playing around with for about 5 years, and I haven't really started sharing with people. I started sharing with people on the Gathering Shoes. For those of you that have been watching the Gathering Shoes, probably heard me experiment with it on piano. Might have heard me experiment with it on guitar, but this is the first time I'm gonna try it on this mandolin, and I think I might have found a home for this song on this instrument. I'm not quite sure, but I wanted to write a sequel to the song Me and Bobby McGee, and I wanted Bobby to be an old guy in this song, and I wanted you to get to be on the road with him for his last adventure. So this is called The Last Ride, Bobby. And it's got a lot of words, so I'm gonna try not to mess it up for you. The dawn hit wild and colors they were. Oh, I don't want to do it here. I want to do it in a different key. I'm sorry. Thanks for being patient with me back here, guys. For you first timers, by this point you can tell I'm not the most organized of songwriters.
Yeah.
The dawn hit wild and colors they were blazing. It broke upon a house in Prescott Lane. An old man wandered out holding a bedroll. Legend tells that Bobby was his name. It'd been decades since a soul had even seen him. He held his thumb out humbly towards the sky. The trucker passed him standing, waiting patiently. Pulled over there and offered him a ride. And the diesel cab, it felt just like a cradle. It hummed along while Bobby sang the blues. He closed his eyes and thought about a harpoon plan and a wild gypsy girl that he once knew. Live hard, live loud, do not wait, live now. Down, da, 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 down, da, 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 down, da, 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 da. He fixed the fence post in the ranch and chili coffee. The owners fed him well, let him ride old Adeline. She used to be the fastest in the county, but like Bobby now preferred to take her time. Days turned into weeks, turned into longer. Head to where each driver wanna go. He only knew the night time from the daytime when the sun would rest its head upon the westbound road. And the people that he met would ask him questions. Old man, what are you doing thumbing round? His eyes would sparkle grinning and he'd shake his head. He'd say it's the fool who thinks he knows where he is bound. Live hard, live loud, do not wait, live now. Down, da, da, down, da, da, down, da, da, down. Well, the sons of silence did still the business through the clubhouse. Bobby running favors way back when. They said that we could take you through the Rockies, but at the junction you are on your own, my friend. He spent the next 2 days on JR's custom soft tail, dreaming of the 10-pound bass he caught when he was 10. And every other memory in his lifetime swirling like that Colorado wind. And he ate some but was never really hungry. Slept when he was hanging by a string. He told everyone he passed, life comes and goes so fast, and ain't our breath the most amazing joyous thing? Live hard, live loud, do not wait, live now. Down, da, da, down, da, da, down, da, da, down. of Parsons, California. Holding court, Pappy's at the bar. Gary took the hidden ball back out from the back. They reminisced a bit while Bobby played guitar. Late night he confessed that he was dying. This cancer seems to have the best of me, but I'd rather go out walking in the sunshine than lying inside strapped to some machine. And he woke the next day early with the sunrise, humming softly, bedroll in his hand. They say they saw him walking out toward Blacktop Canyon, and no one's ever heard from him again. Years down the road, a group of desert hikers found some bones under a twisted spiny tree. A message carved into a bedroll, these final words of Bobby McGee. Live hard, live loud, do not wait, live now. Live hard, live now, do not wait, live now. La da da da, la da da da.
Okay.
Scary part of the evening's down for me.
We can fix that.
Oh.
Come down on your own, leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting so long. Somebody holds a key. Well, I'm near the end and I just ain't got the time. Oh, and I can't find my way home. Come down off your throne, leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds the key. Well, I'm near the end and I just ain't got the time yet. Oh, and then I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. No, 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 no. Can't find my way home. No, I can't find my way home. No, I can't find my way home. No, I can't find my way home. No. It is the glory out back here.
I want to see if you gathers, if I push this over here, can you see that sunset?
The camera really isn't doing it justice. It is not as good as anything it could possibly get.
Yes.
You take that picture and post it for their gatherers.
All right, just for that, Andy, I'm gonna play something. My man.
We play all over the country these days for those of you who are just getting to know us, and getting to know me. And we're gonna be back. It's looking like on November 4th. It's really funny. There are no clubs around here that will hire us. It's, you know, and that's okay, because let me tell you the catch-22 about being a musician. Whenever you start off in any place, right? These clubs, they have to make money. Nobody, I'm gonna tell you this right now, okay? Nobody that owns a small music venue owns it because they're getting rich. Nobody does. They own them because they love music. And I don't know of a small music venue that isn't struggling in one way or another to make ends meet. It's just the nature of small music venues, right? And so the way to close up shop real quick as a small business owner in a music venue is to hire, as good as they may be, a bunch of bands from Boston to come down and play in their venue because nobody's gonna know who the fuck they are, and no one's gonna pay money to come and see them, even if they're great bands. So I never get frustrated. That's not true. I'm always frustrated, but I never get bitter or resentful because I think that as an independent artist, as an artist that doesn't have a record label, doesn't have a hit single on the radio station, does not have a proven track record of making club owners a lot of money, it's hard for people to take risks. Because there are a million bands out there trying to do the same thing. Anyways, the reason I say this is partly to tell you why in a good spot, when there's a good spot, even if we can't get hired, we find a way to put it out anyways. And that's how I feel about it. So, but that was the case even in my hometown of Boston last night. I couldn't get hired anywhere. There were no venues. This was my hometown. But I was just starting off. I didn't really know how to play music yet, But I needed to get into good clubs to get fans. But I couldn't get hired by the good clubs until I had fans. It's catch-22, right? My friends let me stay in their unfinished basement in Summerville, Massachusetts. It's one of Andy's favorite songs, I know. Maybe Anne's too, I don't know. I don't know if you guys share similar taste in favorite songs. I mean, when I say unfinished, it's not like unfinished, like that means down here in South Carolina, okay? This means like an unfinished basement, like from back in the colonial era, all right? I'm serious. They were like, it was like it was this duplex, right? But the basement was literally made of like stones piled on each other, like hundreds of years old. And as you walk back into the catacombs of this basement, actually it got shorter and shorter, and they were actually like some kind of, it must have been where they were keeping food stores down there. Really like low roof back, scary, really sketchy area, But most of that basement I was living in had a dirt floor. There was a little section though that had cement floor on it. And that's at the time when I started staying there, I was working doing some carpentry for a guy that owned a recording studio. That's how I paid for my first couple of albums. I was a terrible carpenter. The owner of the studio, I guess, took pity on me. He let me do the stuff that is, that was not, that I couldn't fuck up too bad. I put some walls up around the section of that basement that I was staying in. Just like temporary walls, at least just so I wouldn't feel like I was actually like sleeping in the like dirt floor section of the basement. Right? And I made a deal with the landlord to pay $200 a month in rent. I ended up living there for 15 years. 15 years. I wrote some of my favorite songs to this day down in that basement. This is a song about me writing a song down in that basement. It's called The Basement Song. It's cold down in the basement that I'm renting for the time. The streets inside are quiet, 3 more hours till the grind. My alarms are sounding in unison. The sleepy town will rise. Just start another day with me, the infinite surprise. And the weather will be overcast, then I'll turn to rain. So secretly be happy for the excuse to complain. The rain will sound like symphonies cascading off this town's Victorian residence. Let the trucks come rolling down, and my day was start off soggy shoes and full still to my feet as I stumbled to the corner store. Get something to eat. to say. Hey, we both in this together. Then she sent me on my way, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Town hall, his brother, chief of police, who catch truants at the mall, and mothers with their babies, off the decade and work. I'll be heading to the alleys, cause that's where the poets lurk, and I'll be seeing things in harmony, smelling them in rhyme. You know the kind of day when you can slip within the times, the confident will rise. Don't choose to concentrate on all the things I love or try to fix things I hate, cause we Americans dig our sitcoms, music, ball games, and french fries. And our teachers, they need raises. And our schools, they need supplies. And resilience in the spirit goes the will carry on. The moon and chase the sun around the earth to bring the dawn. Hey, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this virus has us down and out, but Joe's on the case. The vaccines or the variants, which ones will win the race? And I'm down in the basement, trying to contemplate the facts. About 1 million neighbors gone, they ain't coming back. And conspiracies are everywhere, we're bursting into scenes. Crazier each day, like falling deeper in a dream. But we will keep on gathering, one day at a time. Prove that we are stronger yet than all of it combined. But 100 years from now, all our troubles will be gone. We'll be searching out the planets as it fucking up our own. We'll pick us out a winner with plans, a sturdy flag, and shift up a few religions and do it all over again. Hey, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Timekeeper, where are we at?
7:49.
Woo! All right. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you how this night's gonna unravel. Oh. Did the light just blink after? Whoa, my God. Oh. Disco Andy.
This is not a rig.
The disco ball.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's comfortable now.
What are you trying to do? You're like an old man with the TV controller. You know that?
Oh, you have no idea.
How does this thing get? How do I get to HBO?
There we go.
I like the
got it.
red. It's cool. Oh. Well, it was cool.
Relax, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. We'll wait.
Find someone who lives here that knows how to work this.
Now you go help him out. Yeah, go help him out.
Andy's got it.
There we go.
There we go.
There
You
we
just
go.
had it.
Yeah, dang.
Oh, you want the blue?
That's my favorite color.
That's your favorite color, huh?
That's good color. Good job. Yeah.
All right.
It's just like water.
I spent a solid 2 minutes trying to fix it.
Where was I? Before Andy ruined the concert.
Sorry, power
oh yeah, I know where I was. We're gonna play 2 more songs with our gatherers here online, and then let's stick around and play a little bit more. We'll just hang a little bit more after our friends. You should notice this is a pretty big month for me and the community that follows on me. At the end of every summer, we host a festival that we call the Ramble. It's a free festival, yet it's also a fundraiser. Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? It's a social experiment, though. It is a festival dedicated to ending veteran homelessness in the Northeast. And you know what? I mean, I don't want the ticket price to stop anyone, particularly some of our veterans, from showing up and hanging out and supporting the community that day. And so it is the most amazing thing, you know. And it's had to change a lot since COVID. We do a lot of stuff online with a lot of the folks that are gathering with us tonight around the country and around the world. We live stream the entire festival, but we have artists that come in, amazing artists, and they donate their time and their talent throughout the day. Well, I'm just going to tell you this, and this is our first time. We announced it to our community online through an email and post, but this is my first time talking about it live with you gatherers online and really talking about it publicly. But this year we set a record for RAM. It happened. It always happens the Saturday before Labor Day weekend, and we raised enough money to help 98 of our veteran heroes into safe and dignified housing. It's a pretty humbling thing to be a part of. We donate the money to an organization called the New England Center and Home for Veterans, and they do an amazing job. They don't just find homes; it's like a full. They act as a shelter, but they have doctors that they're on board. They not only find a safe and dignified housing opportunity for our heroes, but they provide job training, and once somebody's placed in a home, they follow up. Because it's no good to just put somebody in a home if they're like kind of one bad break away from being out on the streets again, right? You got to make sure that there's a network there to support them for a little while. This is just an organization we believe in a lot. And, I get my statistics from them, and the last time I talked to their spokesperson, a guy named Andy, who's a great man. He said there are about 1,500 homeless veterans in New England alone. But if you think about that, and if we help 100 of them off the streets, that's about 7% of the work done. One little festival. It's a pretty amazing thing to do. Anyways, there's one called Soldier. Strap it to my shoulder. Oh, 300 walk the town. What would be the perfect night and watch the sky? We keep our focus on the grind. The quiet rocks us like a cradle. That's when they'll take you every time. You will be now, thunder raging. Now it'll be the night then coming down. scared falling, knocking my little town back home. At night it's twisted with the haunting, could turn to ashes anytime. You will bring out thunder raging, now it be the lightning coming down, yeah. And come to take this soldier tonight, we would tear it down, we would tear it down, we tear it down, we tear it down. Out there in the darkness, someone's cursing. Every second we surrender. You will break the thunder raging, now it be the lightning coming down. You will be the thunder raging, now it be the lightning coming down. Oh, come to take this soldier tonight, we would tear it down, we would tear it down, we would tear it down, we would tear it down. Woo!
Thank you very much.
Well, we finish every gathering online. By the way, if this happens to be an easy time for you to get some free space each week, all you need to do is come online and join the rest of the community for our Tuesday night gatherings. This is number 618. I believe. I'm often wrong. And you gatherers online, thank you for hanging out. I will do my best to let you know how things go as I continue to travel south. I do 2 more shows banging through. I do a gathering tomorrow night, just in your backyard. We will not be online with you, I apologize. But playing at an amazing performing arts center down in Fort Lauderdale called the Broward Center. And then we got that songwriter festival. At some point, I will go live with you from the festival. I don't know if it'll be at one of my shows, but I'll find a good spot to hang with you this weekend. Meet back up with the band in the Orlando area. We head to Montgomery for 2 shows, Sheffield, Alabama, which is right near Muscle Shoals, and then we hightailed up to Washington, D.C. for the last show on the run. So if you stay with us online, you'll get to see little snippets from every place we go. For those of you in the backyard that haven't seen me before, this is a song that has become a tradition that we end each one of our gatherings, or at least the online portion of it. It's called The Toast. And you may mistake it for a drinking song. That's because I'm singing about drinking for the most part. But it's not really about that at all. It's about being around good people, the time that we had together. And man, it certainly feels that way in this backyard tonight. So thank you for that. Raise up your glasses, Let us drink to the end of the day. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it time when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Lace up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we had. For these moments pass lightly, won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly, right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who are with us. Here is to us and all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow. Let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one as if this night's our day. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Good job. She gathers online. Cheers.
Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. And I'll see you again soon.